Welcome back to Van's Family Reacts, where we take the craziest stories on the planet and explode them wide open. Buckle up, because today's episode is not just a story, it's a full-blown flight into chaos, bravery and controversy. We're diving headfirst into the saga of Ethan Gall, teen pilot and influencer who set out to conquer the skies, chase a dream, and raise $1 million for childhood cancer research, only to end up stranded in one of the most brutal places on Earth, Antarctica. So here's the deal. Ethan, born in China and later based in the US, had already logged over 700 flight hours by his late teens. He wanted to fly solo across all 7 continents, not just to set a record, but to honor his cousin's fight with cancer. His project, Flight Against Cancer, was powerful, noble and ambitious, and the world rallied behind him. Thousands donated, millions followed, and by July this year he had raised over $100,000. But dreams, as we all know, have turbulence. On the 29th of June 2025, Ethan takes off from Punta Arenas, Chile, but instead of sticking to his filed flight plan, he touches down in Antarctica. Problem? He had no authorization, no clearance, and according to Chilean authorities, he filed a false plan to sneak his way in. That single decision flipped his mission upside down. Authorities swooped in, charges were filed, and the world's youngest solo flight hero suddenly looked more like a grounded outlaw. For 6 long weeks, Ethan was stuck at a military base on King George Island, surrounded by frozen winds and steel-cold silence. His Cessna sat idle on the icy runway while he battled brutal conditions, weight loss, health problems like pericarditis, and endless waiting. Imagine being 19, locked in the coldest place on earth, your dream half finished, your audience watching every move. That's not a documentary. That's survival. Then came a sliver of hope. A judge dropped the charges, but on one condition. Ethan had to donate $30,000 to a children's cancer charity, leave Chile immediately, and stay out of Chilean territory for 3 years. Seems like a fair deal, right? He took it. The world cheered. But here's the twist. Even with the case suspended, even after raising the money, Ethan and his plane are still grounded. Chilean officials say the weather, logistics, and safety issues are too risky to let him fly out. Translation, he's cleared legally, but the runway isn't opening up for him anytime soon. Now pause right there, Vans family. If you're vibing with this wild saga, smash that subscribe button right now. Hit the bell so you never miss these mind-blowing stories, and drop a like if you're rooting for Ethan to finally get that takeoff clearance. This is the Vans Family Reacts, and we go bigger every episode. Back to it. Was this courage, recklessness, or both? On one hand, Ethan's mission was pure, raising awareness, fundraising, pushing human limits. On the other hand, sneaking into Antarctica without clearance? That's like throwing fireworks inside a fuel tank you know it's going to blow up. And now he's paying the price, grounded, isolated, and fighting for permission to finish what he started. But here's where I'll land on this. Ethan Gall is a symbol of raw ambition. He's young, driven, flawed, but unstoppable. Stranded in Antarctica, but never grounded in spirit. Whether or not he gets that plane off the ice, his story has already made history. And that, Vans family, is why we ride along with tales like this. So tell me, should Ethan abandon the plane and fly home commercial? Or should he fight tooth and nail to finish what he started, no matter how long it takes? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for flying with me on this one, family. This was a wild ride from Memphis to Antarctica with turbulence every mile of the way. Stay curious, stay fearless, and never stop chasing the skies, even when the world tries to freeze you out. Until next time, this is the Vans Family Reacts, signing off.